We're back with another episode. Welcome back, everyone. Hi, hello, how are you? My name is... What do we say when we do this? Hold on.
Welcome back to another episode.
Thank you. And a 1, and a 2.
I'm keeping that in.
2, 3. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Face Off podcast. My name is Alyssa Fowler.
I'm Monica Fleming.
And we are your hosts of the Face Off with Fleming and Fowler.
Absolutely. I know I look a little different.
Just a little.
Just a tad bit different.
I like it.
I did comb out my locks, for those that are wondering. My hair is... I just did it literally last night, or this morning rather, so it's all over the place. But anyway, I'm kind of glad my curls came back a little bit.
The mental fortitude that probably took.
It only took 5 days to comb it out.
Only 5 days?
Well, I was doing it every, after work every day. And I was like, okay, if you do 10 locks every single day, then you should be good to go. And then Saturday, I actually from 1 p.m. to 1:30 combed out the rest. And then I stayed up till 6 in the morning, washing, blow drying, and twisting it. And so, yeah, I'm super tired.
Yeah, I would have thrown in the towel.
Yeah, so for those people who are thinking about locking, if you have any reservations, do it or don't. But just understand that if you want to comb it out, it's going to be at least a 5-day process.
How long did it take you to lock your hair?
My hair was locked actually after a year, because I was only locked for 2.5 years. And so, but my hair really locked. It was probably I would say 90% locked. As far as down the shaft of the actual lock itself.
Okay.
I still had some kind of squigglies at the bottom, little twisties.
You have to comb out every single one.
Yes, you do, with a lot of conditioner and water and a very small, rat tail comb.
Coming from someone who has detangled a matted head or two,
yeah,
a la the hospital, props to you, because shit takes forever. And that's doing it on someone else. Doing it on yourself is harder.
Well, my neck and my shoulders are really sore. And the thing is, it takes you about 30 to 45 minutes to comb out each lock. And the skinnier the lock is, the longer it takes.
I don't even do my own hair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was missing my actual twist outs and stuff. And I know that in a week's time, I'm going to be like, why the fuck did I comb out my locks? I know I'm going to regret it. But I'm excited to go back to my hair braided braids. By the way, I'm coming to you, girl. But I'm going to let my hair breathe for a little bit just because of all the trauma. I still need to get my ends trimmed. So if y'all see the little scragglies, just know that I have not gotten my ends trimmed just yet. So yeah.
What made you bite the bullet?
I didn't like the way that the locks started to look on me as far as the fullness of it. And then 2, I didn't want to retwist my hair all the time, because I just felt like the more you retwist, the thinner your hair is going to get, especially at the edges and stuff like that. And black women, we got to keep our edges intact. So, I was just kind of tired of that. And then 2, I wasn't really taking care of it because it's so low maintenance to a degree. And I only wash my hair once every month and a half, something like that, 2 months, because I don't like to wash my hair a whole lot, because my hair actually thrives when I leave it the hell alone. So yeah. So now it just looks like Diana Ross and Shaka Khan's love child.
How fun!
I mean, now that it's cold, yeah, it feels good. But when it gets to the summer, I'm gonna be like, God damn it!
I gotta figure out what to do. I had an appointment to get my hair cut on Tuesday.
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't feel like paying almost $200 to get a trim. So
why would you be paying $200 to get a trim?
Because I gotta go to a curly hair girly.
But $200 for a salon?
No, it's probably $125.
You got me fucked up.
I'm telling you, because I'm out here. I've been burned before, and I will not be burned again.
Where are the washing sets for $50? Those don't exist no more?
Not in San Antonio.
Man,
and I had to find a curly hair girl, but it's I found the curly hair girly, and I like her a lot, and she does curly hair. She's also black, so I trust her.
Yeah.
But it's you got to go in with your hair with no product, detangled, down, hasn't been up that day. We got to follow the natural curl pattern. It's a lot. And I was like, I can't do that today.
And this is exactly why I do not go to salons and go to hairstylists, because hairstylists are not hairstylists anymore. People are just slapping on lace fronts, and that's all they do. Because if I have to do all of that, what am I paying you for? I should be able to come with my hair looking.
I don't know what the fuck.
I should be able to come to you looking a hot mess with my previous hairstyle in my hair for you to take it down, and I will pay for that. I will pay for that service. But I haven't gone to a salon in a very long time, because I just do my own hair, and I go to one specific person to go and get my ends trimmed. Shouts out to Sabrina. She's in Tallahassee, so every time I'm in Tallahassee,
I can't fly to Tallahassee to get my hair done.
Well, I only trim my hair twice a year, typically.
I'm sure that in places that are, I don't know, swimming with people of color.
That's true.
Primarily black people, this wouldn't be a problem, but but
your hair's so versatile though.
It is, but it's hard. So what happens is people start working with my hair and they're like, oh, this is easy because it's thin, and then they fuck it up because they forget it's still black.
Yeah. See, mine, because my hair is so thick, people are just like, oh my God. And I'm like, no, don't fuck up my hair. So yeah. How was your week this past week, though?
My week was fine. It was tough. We were on the post-Vegas slump. Also, listen, had a lot of people reach out to me. I was a bit dramatic. Vegas was fine. Like, nothing horrible happened. I had multiple people being like, what happened in Vegas? Nothing. It was fine. I had too much fun. I can't handle it. My body can't process alcohol like it should.
That is hilarious.
This week was good. It was just long. I had a freaking pipe burst at my house.
In the inside of the house or the outside?
On the outside of the house. By the grace of God. The Lord is so good. I was off on Thursday because I had to work Saturday. I'm never off during the week. And so I was home, went to run a couple errands, saw some people pop up on my
security camera.
Mm-hmm. And the sound turned on. And I heard the guy on the camera talking to a neighbor of mine. And I just heard, da-da-da-da, do you have her number? There's a huge leak.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
shit. Ran home. Sure was a huge leak. Just water gushing. I was like, God damn it. And I had done like 6 loads of laundry that morning because I finally was like, let me get my life together. So I'm sure it had just been running all morning.
Yeah.
I took care of it kind of by myself, not really had to elicit a lot of help. Shout out to one of my friends, Sophia, and her husband, Adam, who is now our collective husband. Thank you.
Did you want to immediately like sell your house?
Oh, I told everyone. I was like, we're selling that. Because then the mirror in one of the bathrooms upstairs just completely fell forward. It didn't shatter because it caught on the medicine cabinet. But I was like, I'm selling the house.
On the same day?
Literally less than 24 hours later.
Oh, see, yeah, I would, yeah. Anything happens to you, when you're a homeowner and you're a single homeowner, anything that happens to your house, you're automatically like, I'm giving this back to the bank tomorrow.
Oh, 100%. I was like, how quickly can I move out?
Yeah.
I don't even care where I move at this point. I was just like, I cannot handle this. Where is my husband?
Seriously, I had the same thing. I had a couple years when I literally 2 months after I bought my house, had a massive leak in the front yard between mine and my neighbor's house. He did the same thing, left a note. And it was just water. Our front yards were flooded. And the city was like, yeah, it's on your side. And it's, before. Course, and I was like, God dang it. When I got it fixed, I was like, the man had to cut go up underneath the ground and whatnot. And I was just like, I think this is an omen. This is a sign. I need to sell this house back. Like,
I've never been hit with so many waves of like, I'm an independent bad bitch and Lord, where's my husband? And I can do this shit all fucking day. Like, look at me making my money. Like, why the hell do I have to do this? Because there's no one with a penis around me who can take care of it.
It's horrible.
So, because I turned off the water in the front, like the main water. Mm-hmm. I was on FaceTime with my cousin because he's a plumber, and he was like, you're going to have to go turn it off. And I was like, okay. And I went to go do it with my hands, and he's like, hey, you're going to need to grab some pliers or something. And I was just like, and fucking
I'm strong.
manhandled it to turn it off. And he was like, wow. And I was like, yeah, I don't fucking need anybody. And then he was like, okay, so you're going to need a shovel and a saw and all of these things to fix it. And I was like, oh no, we're going to need someone.
Yeah, we're going to need a man, some testosterone.
Listen, the way my brain works with instructions.
Yeah.
I retook my, have you ever taken your 16 personality types quiz? Okay. Mm-hmm. So I retake it probably
a long time ago though.
I retake it like maybe every 1.5 years, 1 year, 1.5 years. Cause I just think it's cool to see if you change. Yeah. So I just retook it and I was like, damn. And one of the things is like, you don't follow instructions very well. I was like, true.
No, I don't either.
Skip around.
But you know what I think that too? I think that comes from being a medical professional. Because a lot of us in the medical field don't follow directions very well. Like if it's written down like in an order, yes. But if it's a pamphlet, we're not going to look at it.
I cannot tell you how many times in the hospital I've heard, well, it says this, but no one does it like that. Just don't do it. Or do this, and just figure out which way, and then you'll do it.
Or like your patient's at AFib, and you're like, it's stable. It's fine. Like, I know what the machine says, but
it's not real. Do you feel fine, sir?
Yeah, you're walking with your patient. The monitor says they're asystole. Clearly, you're standing up and walking, so we're not going to pay attention to that. Yeah, so you just
learn to be like, it's not real.
Yeah, it's not real.
But yeah, that was the drama with the house. It is...
I'm glad you got it fixed, though, because that could have been...
Praise the Lord. I have very nice neighbors who have lived in that neighborhood for a while, so they were all very kind and caring, and they know I'm just like a single little kid.
Not a single kid.
Because 20s is the adults of the babies, but 30s are the babies of the adults. So I'm like entering baby adulthood. Yeah. And they're all very nice. But yeah.
I just hate home ownership without my dad. Like my dad passed away, unfortunately, in 2015. And so I just hate doing home ownership without him. Even though my dad would literally nigger rig everything, that's not the point. Point being, as my daddy would say, I could at least call him and be like, hey, I have this issue. At least tell me kind of what to do so I have some idea. I mean, YouTube is great. My uncles are great. My brother-in-law, he's a great person that I depend on as well as my friend's husband. So thank you to everybody who has allowed me to borrow their husband during my home ownership phase.
Truly.
Listen, your friends, husbands, and significant others, they are the real goats because I always, anytime I have a question, I always, number one, call the wife Okay. I call the wife. Hey, is your husband available? Okay. And if he is, put me on speakerphone so you can also hear the conversation. Hey, so-and-so husband, I have an issue at my house. Are you able to come over and fix this issue with your wife?
Yeah, I called Sophia and I was like, this is what's going on. She's like, Adam will be there. And I was like, do you want to ask him? She's like, no, it's fine. He'll be there. Don't worry about it. He can probably get there tomorrow. Because
the thing is,
bet.
Women will volunteer their husbands.
Yeah, 100%. I was like, are you poor? Dude, when he came over, it was like after work. He looked tired as shit. And I was like, I bought you beer. I have tequila. Please, for the love of God, I just can't do it on my own. He's like, no, it's fine.
That's all they need is
That's
either
why you
liquor
want your
or
friends to marry nice men.
Absolutely.
Or women.
Very true. Yes.
Yeah.
Because women are very handy as well.
They are. Not this woman, but other women, for sure.
I'm moderately handy, but when it comes to plumbing and electricity, nah.
Yeah. And I don't have a dad, so I have to call my very capable single mom, and she just...
Yeah.
She is a community person. Like, Eileen Fowler knows a person who knows someone who can do whatever you need to do.
I love that, though.
Keep her close.
It's because she's a teacher.
Yeah.
And she has to be resourceful.
She's a resource queen.
Yes.
She's just like, I don't know who can do it, but I know this person who had it done once, and they're my friend, and they owe me a favor, and we'll get it done. I'm like, okay. She's my like first call always.
Those are like the king and the queen pins of like most neighborhoods. Like you go to this person when you need something. Yeah. Shouts out to Miss Fowler.
My first call
You're
always.
Yeah.
And then she calls like 87 times. Did you call him? What did they say? What's going on? I was like, well,
give me a play-by-play.
But yeah, it's Super Bowl Sunday, so that's super exciting. Ready for the Rihanna concert.
I'm ready for the Rihanna concert as well, too. Nobody has given any snippets on what she's about to do, so that's why I think it's going to be amazing.
And like, what a catalog. I was listening to Rihanna yesterday because I was like, I need to get in the spirit. Yeah. I'm very excited. Are you a big NFL person?
Of course.
You like the sports?
Yeah. I love NFL over college football.
Oh, I'm backwards.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We never watched NFL growing up. We always watched college sports.
I like college basketball over the NBA.
Interesting.
Specifically women's basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Only because I didn't play basketball at all because I suck. But my sister, she played basketball throughout high school and college. So
nice.
Yeah.
I could really care less about the NFL, but I've been really into the Game Time Fits. This little fashion show we're doing as we walk into the locker room.
Yeah.
My God. Really loving that. Really loving the Kelsey brothers and their mom.
I love that whole thing. Yes, that's super cute.
The most wholesome shit.
Yeah, because you can't pick a side. Somebody's going to lose.
I'm just like this little Midwest family. They're so cute. Yeah.
That's amazing to have two sons that are literally playing in the Super Bowl. So you got to be happy either way and prepared for one of them is going to lose.
I know. So that's really, I'm just here for the personalities, the outfits.
Well, that was how Rondé and Tiki Barber were. You remember them? They were both running backs. One played for the Buccaneers and the other one played for the New York Giants. And they were identical twins.
Oh. Yeah. Interesting.
Rondé and Tiki Barber.
Mm-hmm. It must be so crazy to play sports professionally.
What do you mean?
Like to work your whole life to get to that level and then you just do it. That's your job. You go to work.
Well, it's kind of like us. We go through and we're just like, God damn it, I regret this shit. But at least they get paid way more than we do.
Yeah, but their job, like when you're not at the office, you're working to get to.
That's very true.
Like your job doesn't turn off or you're doing media or like, God, that seems exhausting.
Yeah, but fun though, because I'd rather get up and do that than do my job every day. Like my real
They are making a lot more money than we are.
Yes, very.
Did you see all those bets Drake placed?
Drake, I think. Here's the thing about Drake. Just stop telling us what you're doing because we don't care. Like, we're in a recession. Shut up. We don't care that you bet $12 million on some shit. Like, stop. Just
my thing was he's wearing his engagement ring necklace in Arizona.
Who's he engaged to?
Remember he had that necklace made that was like 32 engagement size stones because he thought he was going to get married 32 times.
Yeah.
And so they're asking him about his fit. How much did this cost? How much did that cost? And he's saying that this necklace costs like $10 million. I'm like, why the hell are you wearing it?
And why are you telling us how much it costs?
During a Super Bowl weekend. Like, I'm sure you have a bodyguard, but that's just like, I don't know, man.
But you got one bodyguard to how many goons?
I know.
You want to get attacked. Because you want it's to me that's all about publicity and you just want to be seen and you want attention because you want somebody to rob you so you can cry on TV.
Are you okay? You seriously thought you were getting aged 32 times?
He's just I think Drake is really a woman on the inside. He's too dramatic.
It was a water sign, yeah.
He's way too dramatic.
Anyway, how was your week?
My week was actually pretty good. Other than just combing out my locks, that's about it.
That'll take up a whole week.
Yeah, it did. And every day I was just like, why did I decide to do this? But I'm like, I've already combed out 7, so I got to keep going.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's 2.5 years worth of lockness. But
damn.
I had a lot of product in my hair though. And my hair feels like air is just flying through it.
You're like those girls that go get a silk press for the first time.
And I've gotten so used to like having locks where you feel like something's crawling on you to a degree, and then I'm like, it feels weird because you're just like, what the? And you're like, oh, that's my lock. But anybody who has locks, you understand it literally always feels like something's like crawling on you. But anyway, once I took them out, I was just like, oh wow, okay, this is weird. But
Very
my
nice.
fingers did cramp up twisting my hair, so yeah, because my hair
Beauty
is like,
pain, baby.
this is it, twisted up. But when I flatten it out, it's like the small of my back. That's how long it is. So yeah. And my hands did cramp up trying to retwist this. But also, too, I want to talk about real quick, in the vein of Black History Month, there is an amazing thing that's getting ready to happen with the Super Bowl. There's a young lady by the name of Autumn Lockwood. She's actually the first Black female NFL coach. She's the fourth woman NFL coach, but she's the first Black woman NFL coach that is going to be coaching in a Super Bowl today because she coaches for the Philadelphia Eagles. So shouts out to Autumn Lockwood.
Eagles fly.
Woohoo.
That's really cool.
Who are you going for in the Super Bowl today?
I just hope both teams have fun.
The thing is, both of them have recently won. I
like Jalen Hurts.
I just like Andy Reid.
Oh, okay.
He's
so
a
here's
great
the thing.
coach.
I like Travis Kelce and I like Jalen Hurts. So
So you're gonna go with the Eagles?
No, I'm split. The other Kelce is the brother.
Oh, yeah.
Travis Kelce is the white guy that was dating that Black girl, and that's why everyone loves him now because he just dresses like a white guy who had Black friends.
I love that.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
you know the
I
white.
do.
He just has a fade, a beard, and he dresses like
he goes to a black barber.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So love him.
I like Patrick Mahomes too. He's a great quarterback, but I love Andy Reid as a coach.
I just can't stand his damn wife, which is so like
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
I don't think I know his wife, or ever seen her before. I didn't even know he's married. Honestly,
he's married to like his high school sweetheart.
Oh, boo, love.
How dare you?
How dare you be in love?
I don't know. I don't have my grandpa's from Philly, so
that's cool.
Yeah, he hates the Eagles though. So
I mean. Yeah, I hate the Miami Dolphins because they ain't shit. But, I'm for a lot of those.
So you're going for the Chiefs then?
I'm going for Andy Reid. So
you're going for Andy Reid? Okay, I do like Andy Reid.
He's an amazing coach, so I would like to see because I felt like he didn't get his flowers for a long time. So I want Andy Reid to win again.
He looks like he'd be a fun grandpa.
Yeah. They did ask him. He did a press conference the other day. And they asked him. One of the reporters said, "What's your favorite your top 3 rappers or something like that?" And he was like, he was like, "Do the Fat Boys count as one rapper?" I was like, "What the fuck?" He named like Jay-Z. He named Lil Wayne. He was like, "What was that guy's name that was at our meeting the other day? Wasn't Lil Wayne, right? Was that the one who was there?" He was like, that's not an easy question to answer, but yeah, I love Andy.
Did you see the press when they told Patrick Mahomes that Rhianna said that he was her favorite quarterback?
No, what did he do?
So
I bet he fangirled out.
Press was like, "Hey, how do you feel about Rhianna saying you're her favorite quarterback?" And he was like, "What?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, we asked her the other day who she was going for, who's her favorite. She said you." And he was like, "Wow, like I'm such a huge Rhianna fan. That means so much to me."
Yeah.
And the media guy was like, "Oh, okay, good, because I was just kidding." And he was like, "What?"
That's good media training though to say that that's your favorite after they said something nice about you though.
Yeah.
That is funny. But yeah, I'm excited for her concert. I'm excited for what she's gonna do because I know she's gonna bring all the Caribbean cultures out, and did
you see the little promo video?
I did.
Oh,
it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be
also. I haven't
amazing.
seen her perform, and
nobody has.
Yeah, she's been,
Yeah, she hasn't performed in a minute.
Can't wait.
Yeah, don't think y'all gonna get an album after this because you're not. But anyway, so speaking of albums, I know the Grammys happened last week. We kind of went over it just a little bit. Beyonce, of course, broke the record for the most Grammy wins. She now has 32, which I think is absolutely insane, but well deserved. Lizzo, I was so happy that she won what was it, Record of the Year? I think. What's the difference between Record of the Year and Song of the Year? Is the record like the album?
But isn't that Album of the Year?
That's what I'm saying. And Song of the Year. So what is the actual record of the year? I don't know.
You're asking some good questions.
Somebody from the Grammys. Tell us what's the difference between Song of the Year and Record of the Year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we would like to know. But I did see some people there was a little Chris Brown drama at the Grammys.
Always, we love social media drama.
But here's the thing: I like Chris Brown, but Chris Brown really disappointed me with this week's Grammy. So Robert Glasper, who's an amazing writer, composer, musician, singer, the whole nine. This man has been in the industry for a very long time, and probably the only reason why Chris Brown even can be able to exist is because of Robert Glasper. Okay, you've heard Robert Glasper songs everywhere, but anywho, neither here nor there. He won for something, song of the something, R&B, whatever, album of the year. Who knows? Anywho, Chris Brown decides to jump his light skinned ass on social media,
stay the fuck off
talking about who is Robert Glasper. Bitch, you better Google him. Just like y'all better Google goddamn Bonnie Raitt from which I think I say her name wrong all the time. Raitt, whatever. It's Raitt. Anyway, talking about when she won for Song of the Year. People were like, who the fuck is this white lady? You better Google her and stop playing. Just because you don't know somebody don't mean they're not legends in the game. Like, cut it out. You're showing your immaturity right now. But anyway.
Chris Brown apologized half-heartedly, but he did.
Oh, let me read this. I'm about to read this.
We all make mistakes.
No, that wasn't no mistake.
No, I don't. Here's my thing. No, because I talk shit about everybody, so I can't even.
No, but see what you were going to say.
I was going to say, like, if I was at work and someone got an award for our job, and I was like, they don't even know how to fucking do their job. Who the fuck is that? But I would say something like that. I mean, because that's the kind of person I am.
But I think it's different if somebody claimed your work. Nobody claimed his work. Like, this was won fair and square. And also, too, the Grammys are about numbers, not about popularity. And I think we tend to forget because, again, Issa Rae, we love you, girl, and we are behind you because we are rooting for everybody black.
Amen.
But the Grammys is not a black show. Even though we want every black artist to win, it goes based off of record sales. And I think, too, even for Beyonce, the fact that they have robbed Beyonce for Song of the Year for many years.
The Grammys hates black people.
Well, okay, I'm not saying that because I don't think they do. This was the blackest Grammys we've ever had, though.
This was the blackest Grammys we've had.
But anyway, Chris Brown basically said, I apologize if you felt offended. Let me tell you something.
Oh, and he slid into this man's DMs. That was the best part.
he was like, bruh, man, it ain't even about you. You made it about Robert Glasper because you acted like a bitch and said something to this man when he won his award, rightfully so. Like, get the fuck out of here. Then people talking about Beyonce, and I'm like, y'all realize when y'all get on Apple Music, y'all are streaming her music. You're not buying it, and that's the difference. So streams are very different from buying the actual album because most people anyway on Apple Music, they have not switched over their Apple Music to actually purchase it. Like there's a different thing that you have to go through in order to actually purchase music on Apple Music.
There's still iTunes,
yes,
and Apple Music. Apple Music is the streaming service. iTunes you can buy
exactly,
the album.
And most people don't go on iTunes; they go through Apple Music.
Remember when you had to buy every song was $129? That's very 99
true.
cents, 120. You had to buy.
God,
what a time.
When they released the songs early, and then why is this doing that? Sorry, that you released the songs early and then you had to buy the $129. Remember ringtones were like $1.29?
Yes, because you know what my ringtone was?
What?
Run It, Chris Brown.
Oh my
It's
God.
Your man. And you know what my callback tone, you would call my phone, it plays Yo by Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And then I would hear Run It by Chris Brown.
Were you in the generation no, you probably were too young, where you used to play on your voicemail, you used to sit there and like record a song and be like, hey, this your girl Monica. I'm not available right now. Leave your name and number at the beep. That was when people actually left voicemails.
No, I'm a child, so I didn't do that.
You didn't do that? And you had to wait for the right time?
I just paid the money to have it play the song.
But it was even worse, like years prior to that, when you had to listen, you had to wait for the song to come on the radio. And then once it came on the radio, then you had to wait for the DJ to stop talking in order to record that sound and then record over it.
You know who was just telling me about that? The woman in Vegas who asked me if I was 40 years old. Because her phone case was a cassette tape. And she was like, do you even know what this is? And I was like, a cassette
Probably
tape?
not.
Yeah. I was like, she's like, yeah, we used to have to record songs on this. And I was like, sounds prehistoric.
And at one point in time, Walkmans could not rewind. They could only fast forward. So you have to flip A side to B side and fast forward and flip the tape back over in order to rewind it.
Because when you fast forward on one side, you're
rewinding on the other side. Absolutely.
Ghetto.
Yeah,
Low
that was
tech.
our life. This is why
y'all wasted so much time. This is why y'all don't understand why people 30 years old and younger are like, we need it now. We gotta go. We need it now. Because I don't know what the fuck. I would not do that. I do not have the patience to do shit like that.
You would have had no choice.
I have automatic playback. Everything's at my fingertips.
Everything's convenient. Yeah.
So I need y'all. It's not my fault that y'all made things better for us.
But this is why y'all are going to be the first to die in the apocalypse because y'all don't know how to survive.
Oh, but I'll be like, take me. It's not worth it.
Well, with the last
I'll
episode,
reincarnate.
The last episode of The Last of Us.
Don't tell me.
No. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just saying it's. Yeah, you see why Gen Z wouldn't last in the apocalypse. Anyway, what were you telling me about? Somebody saying that Beyonce's concert is going to make people go to hell or some shit.
Y'all, if y'all have, there's just. The internet's so funny these days. I love to see it.
No, not really.
No, okay. So there's this pastor, Tiffany Montgomery, who went on to just preach about how good Christians shouldn't be purchasing Beyonce tickets and how they just would be going to hell. And she rebukes all of the Christians listening to Beyonce, how horrible it was.
Interesting.
And with a swiftness, everyone went onto her Twitter because in 2012 she said, got a chance to catch Jay-Z and Beyonce concert and it was amazing. A few gospel tunes because we love Jesus, some Beyonce hits because we stands for that bit. Like all of these tweets about how she loves Beyonce.
Oh, Jesus.
So then of course she had to come back and went on her iOS press release to say that
she used an ableist slur.
She defends everything she says. She said she hits you hard and fast.
Yeah, she does.
These are her words and not mine. I got saved in 2015. These retarded tweets I wrote were in 2012 and 2014. I used to love Beyonce and Jay-Z when I was definitely not saved and hated the church. LOL. LOL.
Why is that funny that
Ma'am,
you hated the church?
What? I also used to... God, this is so good. I also used to love having sex before marriage, drinking, going to the club, busting B's head wide open if they played with me, and a host of other ungodly things. LOL. Sound like you were fun.
Oh,
I loved a 2012 God. Tiffany Montgomery. Anyway.
Who is this lady?
She said, Beyonce is not a Christian according to the standard of the Bible, so she is not my problem. She is being who she is, but you, the believer, the one who called him or herself a Christian, a follower of Jesus Christ, you are the one I'm rebuking. All right.
You're weird.
I don't think y'all can...
Because here's the thing. You are not acting as a Christian for judging people. Judge not lest ye be, ma'am. Like, you're a walking contradiction. Not only that, how do you know what is your definition of a Christian? Because I thought that was a follower of Christ, right? Do you know Beyonce personally? Do you know her relationship with God personally? Like, shut up.
There's other things.
It sounds like you mad because you didn't get tickets. That's what it sounds
That's
like.
what I was going to say.
Oh, my God.
Also, I keep seeing people posting, like, on my social media, oh, finally got the tickets. And I'm just like, oh, people are actually out here getting Beyonce tickets.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it.
Well, because they put them on pre-sale and then there was a waiting line. And so you had to wait until people actually bought theirs to then get your spot in line to actually go and buy them.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, it makes sense too because everybody can't go on there and purchase at one time because you know how some things are like, well, not necessarily crashes it, but you'll be buying two people will be trying to buy the same seats, so they have to let you in at a certain time. But some people have been like, you know what, her European tour that she's doing, a lot of those tickets, not that they're not selling, but people aren't going crazy as they are in the United States. So people are like, oh, that's a perfect time for me to go and actually have an international vacation, and I'll go over there and see Beyonce.
I've always heard it's cheaper to see people in Europe than it is.
Oh, absolutely, definitely.
So interesting.
And their venues are bigger, I feel, over there.
Everything's just better in Europe.
I disagree with that.
Except the AC thing. Y'all need to figure that out.
Yeah, and the food too. I was not impressed by the food in Paris. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying y'all don't have
Paris
good food.
Paris isn't known for their food.
True.
Maybe they are.
Are they? Some of the sites were kind of underwhelming. I was like,
frog gras?
I'm not eating that shit. I legit. I'm gonna tell you what I had in. We had Pizza Hut the first day.
Oh my god,
it was good though. I also had Chipotle. We had KFC, and we had McDonald's in.
So Paris. You went to Paris to eat at an American restaurant
because they have different stuff on the menu, and it was actually really good.
I'm disgusted.
But no, we ate in like French restaurants. But guess what? I ended up ordering like pizza,
hamburger. Oh, pizza because you're vegetarian
and fries. Yeah, I had potatoes for every fucking meal. I was so fat by the time I came back.
Nice
and so inflamed, but it was worth it. I mean, it was nice. It was a trip for my mom, so it really wasn't my trip. So, because I would have went to Italy anyway.
All that to say, there's just some people who are finding hills and they're gonna die on them.
This is not a hill that you should choose to die on.
I don't think that I would personally die on this hill. Seems dangerous. Beehive is crazy. So,
I mean, aside from that, you're contradicting yourself through the word of God because you're judging someone and you're looking at someone and judging them based off of what they present to you in one form, one level. I mean, people are multifaceted, and if you only just see this one side of a person, you assume that this is all of who they are, and it's not.
You're telling me, point for point, Joel Osteen is a better person than Beyonce, is more of a Christian than Beyonce. I just don't believe it.
Can't convince me. And it's not because of the whole hurricane thing.
No,
because I personally believe he shouldn't open the doors either. I wouldn't be saying that. You're not gonna sue me. Absolutely not. Nope.
Not even that, but I'm just saying, like, anyone that famous with that much money, like, it doesn't matter what you like. You know what I mean?
The good thing is Beyonce will never see this because she will never hear your thoughts because she doesn't care, and her tour is still going on, and people are still selling out her, her concerts. Like, but this is why too people look at Christianity as a cult because of stupid ass statements like this. It's like back in the day, it was like, oh, it's a sin for you to go to the movie theaters. Show me that in the Bible. Show me that in the Bible where it is a sin to go to the movie. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are dumb, and you need Jesus, for the real Jesus, not this Jesus that y'all be playing around with.
The Lord.
You need the real Jesus, the Christ, because y'all are rabbit ass out of y'all minds.
Speaking of movie theaters, did you see the shit AMC's doing?
They about to fuck around and find out.
I want to see y'all try and make my ass sit in the back again.
Well, you
this was
tell
not
people,
Martin's
you
dream.
Got to set it up of what's going on. Tell the people what's going on with AMC. You're about to go in on them, and you tell them what's going on.
AMC has decided to start charging like it's a fucking venue by the seat.
Or like it's Delta.
Like it's Delta. Yeah, pay for your seat. Yeah, basically, like depending on the seat in the auditorium theater, whatever the hell it is, the price of your chair will be different. No. So I have to have a shit seat to not pay good money?
I think AMC, you should be happy that people are coming back to the theater because for
remember your
2.5 years.
shit?
Thank you. My thing is 2.5 years, we had the honor and the privilege of staying in our fucking houses and watching movies that just came out.
You're lucky if I come up to the theater
Please
now.
humble yourself, okay? Because you about to learn from Netflix, okay? We're going to show you that fat meat is greasy. So cut it out.
First of all, at this point, at this big age, if the theater does not have a leather armchair whose feet recline right the fuck up, I will not be going. I will not be attending.
Yep.
I cannot sit straight up like this for more than 30 minutes.
Very true.
Especially if I'm watching a movie.
Yeah.
If you don't have a full bar, I may go, but probably not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because I'm bougie. I'm bougie now.
Can you believe trying to my thing is, picture this. You're going on a date to the movies, right?
Yeah.
You walk into the AMC. He takes you to your seats and you're like, these are trash seats. You didn't want to pay for the good seats?
Yeah. No.
You're breaking families apart, AMC.
Yeah, and you need to cut it out. Okay. I do want to take a quick pause real quick because I want to talk about something very, very important, very, very near and dear that I think a lot of you all, that I want to share because I think that a lot of you all should donate to this particular cause. So there's a young lady who we used to go to high school together and college by the name of Trini Simpson. And she, amazing, sweet girl. She used to run cross country, which I like. She would run 30,000 miles and then she would come back and just be talking regular. I'm like,
I don't understand it.
What the hell? How
Some people are built
like
different.
Exactly. So Trinice has been going through a very difficult time recently. She's been battling with a condition for the past, ever since I think she was like 14 or 15, a kidney issue. And she's been on like peritoneal dialysis, regular dialysis and stuff like that. Unfortunately, in 2015, she was diagnosed with heart failure. And so she ended up getting thankfully, she ended up getting a successful heart transplant and kidney transplant in December of 2022, which Alyssa and I know that it's very difficult to go through a double transplant like that. And it takes a lot out of you mentally, physically, and financially. So Trinice has been a person who is very independent, who has always had her own, even from high school, had a car, like very responsible adult, very, but situations like this happen and it's unexpected and you can't ever prepare for it. So long story short, she has set up a GoFundMe. I'll put the link in our description as well as on our YouTube, but I'll put like a little picture here. And if you guys can donate, please donate anything that you can. I know everybody's in a tough time right now, but just remember somebody's always going through something more difficult than you. So if you have it in your heart to give, please donate to this GoFundMe for my former classmate, Trini Simpson. And we are continuing to pray with and for her during her time of recovery. And she is still recovering. She lives in California currently. And so she's got a long road ahead of her. Like I said, Alyssa and I work with patients many a times who have had transplants. So to go through a double organ transplant is a lot. Yeah. So, and she's so young. She's my same age. And so, I just wanted to bring that out real quick. So, if you guys can donate, please go to her GoFundMe and give. I know she's accepting prayers as well too. She's doing really good, rehabbing very well. So thank y'all for that. All right. Next in the news, Chick-fil-A. What are we talking about Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, which, listen, you either hate them or you don't.
Who hates Chick-fil-A?
That's what I'm saying, because a lot of y'all love them. Even though you're talking shit out there about Chick-fil-A, you love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, even the gay people like Chick-fil-A.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They can do no wrong.
No.
They are finally, I think after 4 years of, I don't know, kitchen magic.
Begging and bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you.
They're coming out with a cauliflower chicken sandwich, basically. Vegetarian cauliflower patty.
Hell yeah.
Which all hits, no misses in my book for Chick-fil-A. I don't think I've had a single thing from Chick-fil-A where I'm like, next. Maybe the tortilla soup. Not a big fan.
I can tell you this, Chick-fil-A, depending on the location that you go to, is very different.
That's true.
If you go to, I'm going to just say this, the ones in South Florida are not the same.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. I'll just leave it at that.
There's nothing worse than okay, but here's the thing. I'm used to the like variability of a Whataburger. And that shit is like leaps and bounds, hit or miss. So Chick-fil-A is a little more stable than that.
They are. They will never change their menu. The only thing they keep adding and bringing back is like the little peach milkshake, and then they do like a pumpkin spice or some shit.
Dude, they used to have chicken salad, like true chicken salad. It was delicious. They took that off the menu. Yeah. If you're out there, Chick-fil-A, please bring that back.
I'm excited for this cauliflower.
They don't have
sandwich.
anything vegetarian, right?
No, because every time I go there, I have to get mac and cheese and fries.
See, this is going to be good for you. I think
mean, the fries are good, but listen, Chick-fil-A, as long as y'all put that pickle on that cauliflower, I'll be there. And put that same bun.
I wonder why cauliflower and not like a vegetarian patty.
No, because here's the thing. The vegetarian patties, first of all, have a lot of salt. And two, there's a lot of extra shit in there. And people with allergies as far as like, what is it? Dehydrated texturized soy protein, stuff like that. It's dehydrated. It's just, it gets a little sticky. So, and it's an estrogen, or endocrine interrupter.
Huh. I guess
and cauliflower, you can season it better too.
Yeah. Does it stay together?
Oh, no, it'll probably break apart. But I mean, depending on how you bread it together though.
I want to try it.
Well, it's only going to be at select stores, right?
Oh, really?
I think so.
I don't know. That's
I didn't hear like a launch date, but
listen, I didn't go to the press conference or anything. I just saw.
I wish I would have, because they probably would have had samples. I would have wanted. I've been waiting for that because as a vegetarian,
market.
Yeah, as a vegetarian, sometimes you just want to bite into something, not a person, but just like food.
You heard her. Yeah, she said it.
You just want to
Army Hammer shit.
I think I might go get a veggie burger today. Anyway.
So, all that to say.
All that to say. Thank you,
I'm excited for you.
And me too. What were you telling me about Hot Wheels? Bitch
Hot Wheels leading the way.
Hot Wheels leading the way.
The governor of our great state of Texas, again, is just trying to do some fuck shit. And
as always,
is trying to ban TikTok. My personal release, my saving grace.
That's a violation of my rights.
Current fucking obsession.
That's a violation of my rights.
That's what I'm saying. And so the whole thing, it's always been China's mining our data. China's already here. China
doesn't care about us.
They have all the shit that they need. Why do you have to take away my TikTok? That's my escape. That's the way I dissociate. That's my form of fun and information.
But I don't understand how you as a governor have the right to block a particular app.
I also don't understand that. It's very much giving communism.
I think we all need to sue Greg Abbott because you're pissed off because this is what he's doing. Greg Abbott is pissed that TikTok embarrassed him and showed his true colors, that he's a shitty governor, when we all froze our asses off in the fucking dark for 2 damn days, some people a week during the freeze of 2019.
We all still remember.
Okay, we haven't forgot, bitch. And 2020, whatever that goddamn year was that was horrible, and I was without power for 48 hours. Yes, I'm still pissed about it, but thank God for electricity. All I'm saying is you're pissed because that's the only way the world got to know that you're a shitty governor. We've been screaming it from the rooftops over here in Texas, but everybody else got to know. So you're like, you know what? I'm shutting down this pony show. Fuck you, Greg.
Y'all will not disseminate information like this ever again.
I will never give him physical therapy.
Isn't the best offense a good defense? So why don't you just amp up your technological fucking firewalls and shit?
How about you fix the grid, Greg Abbott? You're worried about the wrong fucking thing. You're worried about TikTok?
Austin was just out of power for 80 hours.
And you over here busing people from Mexico over to
with the eggs.
For egg smuggling and shit, and sending them people in the cold to Kamala Harris's house. You got your priorities fucked up, Gregory.
You come for TikTok and we're coming for you,
We're coming
buddy.
for you, Hot Wheels.
Mess with the boy, you get the fucking horns.
Mess around and break your brakes on your wheelchair. I bet your ass won't stop, bitch. I hate that. Oh, he's so annoying.
TikTok's all we had. It's the only thing that got me through the pandemic.
I thought Florida was bad. God damn. Him and Ron DeSantis are the same.
Peas in a pod.
Peas
in a pod. You were right.
I know I said that.
Anyway, that's what's going on with that. What the fuck am I supposed to do if we get rid of TikTok? Also,
we're not getting rid of TikTok.
But have you heard all the shit about people going to rehab for their phone?
As they should.
Isn't that wild?
They're going to be coming to you in the next like 5 years. Hand therapy for OT. I'm telling you.
Oh, I thought you meant like, no, I'm talking about like rehab, like AA, Narcotics Anonymous. Oh, you're talking about like hand rehab.
Yeah, I'm talking about hand rehab on top of that.
I thought you meant they'd be coming to get me to go to rehab for my phone. That's what I was like, damn, okay, fuck. Just because I like TikTok?
You're an occupational therapist, right?
Dude, I need to go get my hand, my CHT.
You do. You really do, because I'm telling you, in the next 5 years, it's going to be a lucrative business. Because people, all this texting and shit, people working from home, their hands going to be fucked up. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I know. Yeah. Insane. Anyway.
But people need to be, I think it's good to decompress and take a break from social media. You don't have to announce it. Like, please stop telling us that you need to take a break. I'm taking a break.
My biggest ick is when people come back from their break and they're like, you may have noticed I was on a social media break. No one gives a shit. No one gives a fucking shit.
Do you realize there's no end to TikTok? It keeps going. We didn't notice you weren't there. Our FYP just went to something else, so we don't care.
What I noticed when I'm like, I haven't heard their shit in a while, and then I go look and I see if there's anything, and if there's not, I'm like, keep
I'm not gonna DM, hey, where's your content? I don't care.
Excuse me, knock knock.
No,
we're all no stop.
No, please stop announcing. Everybody in this world, please stop announcing when you're taking a social media hiatus. We genuinely
just go hiate. Just do it.
Go hiate.
Just leave.
Go
leave
hiate
us out
and
of it.
hydrate, please.
Yeah, well, yeah. And the FDA, did you see all the shit that just came out? And they were like,
what?
The FDA. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, but I didn't hear that part. I be blacking out on these episodes. I'm sorry.
My God.
My irons are still low. I'm kidding.
Yo, so many people were like, this is such good information. Yeah. We need to tell you more about health shit.
We need to have more educational stuff.
The FDA said that basically social media is detrimental to your mental health if you're under 14 years old.
Yeah.
Which we all knew. But now these people are like, no, actually, please take the phones away from your children.
Yeah, no, it is. Technology is ruining our lives. Remember, there was a documentary that was on Netflix about social media and about like the algorithm, data mining and all that kind of stuff. And they had these former employees from like Facebook, MySpace,
stuff. What documentary was that?
I can't remember the name of it, but
they were talking about all the horrible research they had done.
And the thing is, they didn't realize that when they were creating social media, they just thought it was new technology, like, ooh, this is amazing. But how it's taken over, they were just like, shit, we fucked up.
This is the Chernobyl of our time.
Yes, it really is.
It's crazy to think that.
Yeah.
I wonder, our minds are gonna be fucked up.
I think that's what, if you compare the suicide rates from like 20 years ago, even 15 years ago to now, I'm quite sure it's dramatically higher because of social media.
It's just crazy to think that if you're on social media, that's your whole world. You think that you're interacting with this large group of people, but it's really not.
Yeah, you're not interacting.
And you get to hear everyone hides behind a screen. So you're reading these things about yourself, about other people that you wouldn't hear in day-to-day life. Like, it's ignorance is bliss. What an icky thing.
Yeah. And then again, you're trying to attain these, unrealistic beauty goals and beauty standards because everybody has a filter on now. And it's amazing because people will post stuff and people are like, post it without the filter.
You're like, God damn.
You're like, dang, I want to look cute. Like, you are cute without a filter. Like, people want to see you in real life, in real time.
Well, and I think there's two mindsets of people on social media. There's one group of people who see an image or who see these things and they're like, oh, now I'm able to see like how many people have work done and how all these people don't just look like this, and how interesting to think that they're all getting, like, I love plastic surgery TikToks and shit because I'm like, I know y'all motherfuckers had work done and I think it looks great, but I just want to know what it is because I know there's something.
Yeah.
There's a whole other group of people who are like, why don't I look like that? I have to look like that.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Even these fitness trainers, there have been a lot of fitness trainers that have come out
fucking
in the last 2 years who have gotten BBLs, they've gotten lipo, and then you over here telling us, you need to put down the plate. No, bitch, you need to get off the table and stop lying.
It's like the fitness instructor from Legally Blonde. When she was getting liposuction. That's what this is.
That's why any fitness person that I follow, if you weren't previously fat, I'm not listening to you. And you having a baby is not enough for me because you did not I'm going to say this, and this may be controversial. People who have had children that have difficulty losing weight is not the same thing as growing up as the fat kid who has had weight issues their entire life. So don't come on here after you have a baby talking about, I did it, guys. You're breastfeeding. Your metabolism is very different. Shut the fuck up. Well, no, don't shut the fuck up. Say what you want to say.
People over there.
Yes, those are for the other moms. But for those of us who have always been chunky and who have thyroid issues or people who have insulin resistance, PCOS, all that kind of stuff, that is a totally different community. So contour your content for the audience that you are actually talking to. Okay,
she said it,
because there is a big difference, and people are just like, I had a baby and I gained over 70 pounds. Girl, shut up! You gained 70 pounds over a 9-month period. I done fat all my life. Okay, you were skinny once. Okay, for a very long time.
You know what it feels like. You've tasted the skinny.
Exactly. You've been able to wear size zero.
There.
It really is. It's much easier than people who have chemical imbalances and who have, hormonal endocrine issues, who have always struggled with their weight. People who have lymphedema, because we leave them out of the conversation too. People who have lymphedema, it's not that they're lazy. They literally have a fluid issue. Their lymph system fucking sucks. And they can't lose weight. And everybody that's fat don't have lymphedema, okay? Let's also put that out there.
But it would be my excuse.
Yeah.
A little swollen.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I want to lose weight and I need to be more consistent. Anyway, I'll tell you who is consistent. LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I'm so proud of that young man. So proud of him. Like,
young man. How old is he?
He's probably my age. I think he's my age. I think he's 38.
I really like that family.
They are a beautiful family. Zuri to me is like,
I cannot
she's queen.
wait.
She's the queen.
She's so good.
Yeah.
I love her. I love Kavya Wade. I love like all these little.
Kavya gonna be, you know who Kavya reminds me of? A young Monica. Like the singer Monica. Because Monica came out and she was very just like, very attitudinal. And Kavya is the same way. She's just like,
I love all these little babies that are coming out.
But yeah, so LeBron James actually broke the record for the most amount of points. Yeah. The all school. He's the NBA all-time
leading scorer.
So he beat out Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was actually at the game and handed him over like a game ball. I thought that was just the most amazing exchange.
It's just fucking crazy that he plays at this level so consistently.
Yeah. I think he's just waiting for his son to get in the league and he's going to leave.
And he's like, Bruce, you think they're going to play a year together?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna play a year.
They're gonna do it just because it's probably it hasn't been done. So they're gonna let him be the first one to do it, and then maybe they'll play a season or two. He's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna sit down.
I don't know if he can.
I know his knees are hurting. LeBron, I know your knees hurt. Jesus,
it's gonna be one of those things though. If he stops, it's gonna get worse.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Look at Michael Jordan. The way Michael Jordan walks, he walks like his knees hurt.
You can just see it on his face.
Yeah, he just like, oh, every step I take, Jesus, this hurts real bad. That's literally how Michael Jordan walks. He walks like he just got like a supply of Bengay shooting in the
He's playing it off like swag though, rubbing his head.
He's just like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
We know what the fuck it is. We know. It's all right. You did great. You did great things.
You're a legend, but I know your knees hurt. Hey, I'm a physical therapist. I can help you, sir. Actually, I can't. You might just need a knee replacement. Anyway.
Did you see the Drake? We keep bringing him up. I keep bringing him up. He just won't stay out of social media. Drake did a spoof video, congratulations, LeBron. I came back to your high school to tell you, I wanted to be where it all started, da 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 da. And you just see the green screen fall on the back and he's in a club. Have you seen it?
This is what I'm talking about, that this man needs attention.
He's doing a lot.
So if you wanted to congratulate him, they would have asked you to be a part of the video that they showed. They didn't ask you to be a part of the video. Let it go.
And it was funny and I get it, but I'm also like, why did you need to do that?
You made it about you and not about LeBron.
I'm just like, who asked for this?
Just let SNL do it. They do a great job at spoofing stuff.
It looked like an SNL skit.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. But I was like, this is just on your personal Instagram.
This is what happens when you give somebody fame who doesn't know what to do with it and gives them a lot of money. He's bored. Just go away somewhere. Jesus Lord.
Where's your child?
See, right. Hide your world for the child and the child from the world. What were you talking about? Some eggs?
Y'all, this egg shit is getting out of hand. Egg smuggling in Texas has gone up 91%. I know everyone was wondering. Down at the border, people who live close to the border in the U.S. are going over to Mexico, buying 30 dozen eggs and trying to bring them back. It's illegal to bring back eggs into the United States from Mexico. Any uncooked eggs. And they're just getting fucking found out at the border. People trying to bring over all these eggs.
Here's my question. The eggs that they're bringing over, is it have they been washed off? Because once you wash off that coating, those eggs don't last as long as they do with the actual coating on there when they come out of the chicken's butt. So when they come out of the chicken's butt,
they come out of the chicken's butt.
Yeah, what? Or maybe it's their vagina. I don't know. Whatever hole that is.
No, but really, this is an honest question. How do I always thought it came out of their vag, right?
It could be their vag. Who knows? It just looks like their butt just because of where it is.
It could be their butt.
It could be.
I have no idea how eggs come out of
I'm not sure. Y'all let us know in the comments if the chicken's egg come out of the vagina or the butt. I don't know. But wherever it comes out, there's a protective coating that's on it. It's gotta be a vag egg. And the protective coating, well, you can literally have eggs stored outside. That's why in over in Europe and most other places outside the United States, they do not refrigerate eggs because it still has that protective coating on there, and your eggs can last up on the shelf for like a month.
Holy moly.
Versus if you take it off and you commercialize it, like, you know, an example like Eggland's Best, with all of the eggs are the same color, they have their little stamp and stuff, you have to refrigerate those, and they only last you like what, 2 and a half, 3 weeks, something like that.
Well, I don't know whether or not the coating is still on the eggs. I just know that they're much cheaper in Mexico right now, and people. I mean,
I would go to Mexico. Here. Mexico has good, really cheap and inexpensive vanilla.
Yeah, Mexican vanilla is good shit.
Yeah.
But you can't bring them back over here.
You can't bring vanilla back in the country?
I don't know. We can't bring eggs.
I was going to say, because I know some people who personally, if the FBI is listening, no, I don't. But I do know some people.
I think you can't bring the eggs because there's diseases in the eggs sometimes. Like bird flu and other shit. Which
is the same reason why you can't bring certain plants and fruits into the United States from other countries, because it can wipe out our agriculture.
And we're worrying about that. But 91% it's increased.
Same thing happened with avocados. Here
trying to hustle.
The same thing happened with avocados though years ago when before avocados became this big boom and everybody was doing fucking avocado toast and shit. And avocados were very inexpensive, and then once it boomed, they started smuggling in avocados as well too.
The
and
avocado
like this whole war trade. Yeah.
War trade.
Well, they take a lot of water though to water those trees. Even the almonds too. In California, they were having
almonds
like
come
droughts.
from trees. Not bushes?
No, it was not necessarily the trees, but it was just they used a lot of water. Like you have to water them in order to get them.
I know nothing about agriculture.
Listen, you and me both.
If there was an apocalypse, I would be.
And I went to a school that has agriculture in the name, Florida Agricultural Mechanical University. I was in PT. That wasn't my forte. Anyway, I'll tell you what is really fucked up in the world. I think above everything else we've talked about, other than Trinice, because she's the most important. But Fabuloso has been recalled. What?
Y'all.
The hell?
Let's talk about smells of my childhood.
What's your favorite flavor of Fabuloso?
Well, I don't eat it, so it would be a scent, not a flavor.
Same thing.
No. do not spread that rumor. My cleaning lady uses the purple, and I think that's just near and dear to my heart, is the purple one. The purple that just smells like, the purple one just smells like, oh, shit is fresh. Like, shit is clean, or it can smell like shit ain't right.
The purple one to me smells like a skilled nursing facility.
Oh, interesting.
My favorite is the green.
The green?
The green apple.
I like the blue too, I think.
The blue smells good.
The blue's pretty good.
Yeah. But I definitely will take the green over any one of them. I
don't think I've ever smelled the green.
I have it downstairs. I'll
take a little sniff.
Yeah,
take a hit.
It smells really good.
Huh.
I do like sniffing it, whatever. I don't inhale it, but I do love the smell of it.
It smells like sniff to you?
Yeah, it smells like
I never worked in a sniff.
Really?
Yeah.
Just go to a random one and you'll smell like the purple
sniff
Fabuloso.
To me smells like stale body and like bad oral care.
Yes, but then at a certain point you're gonna get a whiff of the purple Fabuloso.
Yes. Well, I don't want that.
Absolutely.
Purple Fabuloso smells like a clean house to me.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, they recalled it because apparently there was a they recalled over 5 million bottles, which is a lot.
That's
a
lot.
Money.
They took a hit. It must have been bad.
That's almost like Bluebell. They had to shut down and go all the way down. But yeah, so apparently there was a preservative that's in Fabuloso. There wasn't enough of it in there, and it was causing a bacteria to grow, which is Pseudomonas. Pseudomonas is very dangerous, and so they had to recall it in the attempt to prevent any potential issue. So I don't think anything has been reported yet that somebody has had an adverse effect to it, but they were trying to prevent it because they knew it was a bacteria growing. So
after watching The Last of Us, I don't fuck with viruses, bacterias, funguses,
wheat, flour.
Yeah, just all of them. I'm done with that.
That's how they gonna kill us all.
That has to be it. Or like an anthrax scare, where they just like send one of those balloons over, pop it everywhere.
Well, that's why Joe got rid of the balloon.
Pop, pop.
Yeah, you got to get rid of it because you can't be flying shit over here.
I'm just like, at this point, anything could take us out.
Would you want to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Absolutely not. I'm saying this here and now. Absolutely not. I hope I'm wiped out in the first round of people.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Hell, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this shit. Because you know what no one ever talks about? What if I'm on my period?
That's true. Nobody ever has menstrual cramps during the zombie apocalypse.
You're telling me I can't shower, I have cramps, there's no medicine, and the medicine we have, they're not going to be like, oh, you have cramps? Why don't you take some of this?
And I can't get any chocolate? I'm going to kill somebody.
And I just have to move. I have to be mobile.
Yeah.
You always have to be ready. Hell no.
I can't get my heating pad because there's no electricity. Nah, yeah. Hot water pack, maybe because there's probably no water. You got to ration water.
So listen, if it's my time and the Lord calls me, the Lord fucking calls me.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would want to survive at least a couple rounds.
Well, you deserve to. You've done all the prep work.
Yeah, but
I haven't done anything.
But I'll probably be one of the first ones to go because I can't run very fast. And if they got them damn clickers, they move way too fast. I'd have been a bit. I'd have been got bit. I can't run.
We need a bunker.
We do. I mean, we're in Texas.
Okay. I believe that if there's one place that would be like, we're gonna fucking shelter in place, hold it down. It's Texas.
It's Texas, absolutely.
They would like bomb. Oklahoma's gone. New Mexico's gone.
Yeah.
Everything around Alabama, Louisiana, y'all are fucked.
Kansas too, because a lot of people have like those underground things, or whatever, for like the tornadoes and stuff.
They would just bomb all the borders, give us a little land bridge in and out. We could do it. There's so much land here. We could figure it out.
There is, and I mean the oil tunnels and all that kind of stuff. We can just keep drilling and move
Listen,
on.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't fight a little, but I'm saying like if it's overwhelming and I look at my options and I'm just like I could live. All the shows you see about the people that do survive, I'm like y'all are not living.
They don't rest. They don't go to sleep, and I like to nap.
I can't go from living this soft ass life with my TikTok and my Starbucks and shit. I'm gonna have UGG slippers on my fucking feet. You mean to go from wearing UGG slippers to having to go and like have one piece of toilet paper for a week? No, I'm not.
That's because you're used to fast food and you've never done it before. You were like, I'm bored. You'd be like, oh, I'm playing outside. We're writing chalk on the street. Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
Can't.
Yeah. No, I definitely would want to survive, but I have to figure out some stuff. I can just shoot. Just let me be at the very top of a building and I'll just be the lookout and I shoot. That's all I do.
Sniper?
Yeah, I'd be a sniper.
Huh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I would want to be good with knives. Just in case.
I think you got to be good with it all. Hand-to-hand combat.
You should.
I'm just out of shape, so I can't fight you right now.
Hey, you know a great way to lose weight and get in shape? Fucking apocalypse.
That's very true.
You won't be eating and you'll be running a lot.
You know what I think somebody should do though? Damn, I don't know if I want to say this idea out loud, but if you're still damn it, I'm gonna sue you.
Intellectual property.
I think that somebody should create like how they have those little places where you can go and throw axes or like
I love axe throwing.
bust up TVs and shit like that.
Yeah,
I think somebody should build an arena where you can create like your own apocalyptic story to see if you survive.
Like
and that
Westworld.
would be yes. And so you go in there and you start with your group of friends, almost like the escape room, but it's apocalyptic to see if you would actually survive.
What if
and they can give you like false weapons, almost like a laser tag or something.
Remember
like
how
that.
I told you that when I was in high school we went to that global village and you simulate how it would be to live in a third world country?
Yeah.
What if we opened that?
Yeah.
But like post-apocalyptic version.
Yes.
And you pay to go out for a week and see if you can fucking hack it.
Absolutely.
But it's like safe because it's all controlled.
Right.
But that would be
and you have like the animatronic clickers.
We would get some weirdos coming out there to do some shit.
They would be trying to come in
bachelor parties, fucking doomsday preppers.
Yeah. I think that would be awesome. I would definitely invest in something like that.
Can you
I think
imagine
it's gonna happen.
Your bachelorette party? You're like, hey,
I gotta survive,
ladies.
I learned. You know what I learned from my bachelor party? How to start a fire in the woods. Just saying, it's survival.
You can burn
tips.
all your hair.
Absolutely. Anything else we need to talk about before we go into the rehab corner? Did you watch anything this week?
The only thing I watched was that Ashton Kutcher. I wanted Reese Witherspoon. Your Place or Mine? Is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
Rom-com?
I saw it on Netflix. Really?
It's getting an underwhelming from me. Also, every time I look at Ashton Kutcher now, I'm just like, are you old or are you skinny? There's something weird about the face and I can't tell what it is.
He's like Pharrell. He doesn't age.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's like maybe he got a little work done and that's what I'm looking at, or he's just like skinnier than normal,
I think you just haven't seen him in a while.
Maybe.
But on that 90s show, the reboot of that 70s show, he looks the same.
Yeah. I mean, he does look the same. Also, him and Reese Witherspoon are just getting old. I'm like, this is not giving what it's supposed to have gave.
But Reese Witherspoon has a very specific, like male counterpart in her movies.
Yes,
and they don't match.
It's not Ashton Kutcher.
No, it's not.
I did enjoy seeing Jackson Avery. I'll watch him in anything though. He's
an amazing actor. He's a beautiful body of work.
He does not fucking age.
No, he doesn't.
He still looks great, and I can see him with anyone at any time.
Yeah, but Reese Witherspoon has a very specific type of guy that she plays across from, and Ashton Kutcher's not one of them.
I agree.
It's like Sweet Home Alabama-ish type of guys.
Like talk about a great matchup.
Yeah,
great movie for her. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't rush to see it. I wasn't like blown away, but it was cute, I guess.
Pooh Bees. I still been watching, finishing up on the 1619 Project because, of course, I had a whole bunch of hours. I've been rewatching Star.
Lee Daniels did it with that one.
He really did. Like, I love the
soundtrack, dude.
The soundtrack. To me, they had better songs than Empire.
Oh yeah, I
Star
would agree with
absolutely had better songs than Empire, but Lee Daniels he knows what he's doing when it comes to movies and TV.
I was so upset when that shit did not get renewed.
Here's the thing: I feel like a lot of the stuff that Lee Daniels does on TV is getting canceled, and I'm just like, people are watching his shows. There's something else that's going on behind the scenes because
he would thrive on like a BET Plus. I think he really would.
Yeah, definitely. Because he always has groundswell on these very big networks, Fox and shit like that. And I'm just like, because when Empire came out, Empire was a move.
Huge.
And then it just dropped off dramatically. And I was like, fuck, what the hell happened?
I think they're just quick to cancel the black shit on TV.
That's very true. I agree. But not in Black History Month.
Not this month.
Y'all need to give Lee Daniels way more TV shows.
My mom called me to tell me there were only 28 days in the month of February, and that technically I could only celebrate Black History Month until the 10th.
I thought it was the 15th.
No, because remember, it's
your mom's white. That's true.
She was like, hey, I heard about the podcast and that you were going to celebrate to the 11th, but I just want to let you know you have a one less day because the month is shorter.
Yeah.
Love you, bye.
But she did say you get to make it up in March for St. Patrick's Day.
That's true. I will be going ham. Irish. I'm hella Irish, so.
Yeah. That's amazing for you.
Let's throw a St. Patrick's Day party.
Let's do it. I'm not...
okay, I'll throw a St. Patrick's Day party.
Yeah, I'll wear green, absolutely.
Thank you.
And I'll drink.
I have time, right? I have a month.
Yeah, but how many times are you gonna go out of town between now and then?
A lot.
Exactly.
I'm tired of that shit. Also, if you know me,
tired of this grandpa.
If you know me on a personal level, do not invite me out of the state.
Please.
Out of the city for the next 3 months, please. I would appreciate it.
She's gone enough places. Like,
I've gone enough places. I don't need to see anything.
No,
else.
she really did. Her bank account needs to recover.
The way my bank account is set up, please, for the love of God, let me stay home.
And her body, because she's just been going on fumes.
I'm so tired, y'all. Just trying to be a good friend to good people is hard.
And you're doing it to yourself because you don't know how to say no.
No, I don't. You know what the issue is?
Tell us.
And have you ever done my human design?
No.
So human design is just another like personality
test. Okay.
Yeah, basically, and it kind of just tells you what kind of person you are. And mine was saying like you love the like idea of whatever people project onto you, you want to be that. So if people think like you're this really good friend and you can make all these things happen and you're doing this and that, like you want to live up to that, because I just have a fucking huge ego, I guess. So I meet,
guess. I think it's pretty definitive.
So I meet all these people who are like, wow, you're always doing all these things and you're always showing up to these things and places and people and we love, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And that's how I end up in these fucking situations, because I just want to be that bitch.
I'm the opposite, because I will tell my friends, they'll be, oh, I want to go here. No.
I just like.
But post the pictures because I want to see.
No, I just think I'm selfish and I want to be like, I want to be in everyone's core memory and make it great.
Yeah, because you have main character energy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. You're not annoying when you do it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, we know she needs a certain level of attention. We'll give that to her and then she will sit down.
Perfect. That's all I'm asking for. Just give me the damn attention and then I can go sit down.
It's just like the same thing with my friends. I'm like, just invite me. I'm not going to go.
No.
But I just want to be invited. That's it.
Me off.
That's it.
Because I'm like, well, then fucking come.
Yeah, no. I just want to know that I just want to feel included, but I'm going to say no. But I will not include myself. But to me, I feel appreciated because I'm like, wow, you really asked me. And then I'll hype you up and be like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And then the day before, I'm just like, please cancel, please cancel, please cancel.
And my shit is, once I feel so appreciated by people inviting me to do these things, because to me, I'm like, I wouldn't invite people to do shit if I didn't have, like, that's my special time. So you inviting me into your special time, well, now I have to fucking do it.
Nah. Everybody in my personal life knows that when you invite me, I am going to say no. So
she'll act like that's what pisses me off.
I will hype it up.
She acts like she's really going to do it. And you're like, we're going to do it.
I'm like, yeah, go get my ticket and everything. I'll be like, hey, yeah, I'm not going to make it.
Yeah, I'll pay you back for the ticket, but I'm not going to fucking go.
I'm not going to go. See, it's consistency. I just want to be invited. I'm not going to go.
And that's where the opposite. I'll be on my deathbed and I'll be like, I think I can make it.
And the thing is, I don't be doing shit else. I'll be in the house like watching Living Single reruns, but I'll be having a great time with myself.
That's good. I know. And when I'm out, half the time I'm having a horrible fucking time.
Exactly.
Like, I'm miserable and I'm tired and I'm like, I just wish I was in bed.
And then I look back at the pictures and the videos. I'm like, damn, I should have went. No, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. But speaking on that, in the rehab corner. You ready to go into the rehab corner? So we're gonna kind of extend this conversation a little bit. We're almost out of here. But so
I had an ostomy blow up on me this week, and it hasn't happened in a long time. That's the only thing that happened to me at work. Was it
gas or like a bunch of?
No, it was. She had an abdominal surgery next to her ileostomy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck night shift nurse thought they could just like. It looked like a gunshot wound. You know, in like movies when there's a gunshot wound and they pack gauze on it and just put a bunch of fucking tape.
Oh, why would they do that?
That's what the fuck this like whole situation looked like. And I was like, and she's got dementia.
Oh no.
So I came in and she was just rolling around and like.
Does she not remember that she has an ostomy?
She was like, is it fixed yet? Is it still broken? And I'm like, it's gonna be broken for a while, hun. Anyway,
ostomies are a different type of smell.
I don't know if you know this about me. Not an ostomy girl.
I'll take an ostomy over a GI bleed.
Oh yeah.
GI bleeds. Oh.
And this is an ileostomy, so I feel like those don't smell as bad as a colostomy.
Yeah, true.
But it's just like the color, the smell. Like it's a smell.
It's the part that when it's coming out.
Yeah, like when it's blown up and it's everywhere, it's fucking disgusting.
And when they release the gas, that's the worst part. Because you're just like,
when they burp it.
Yeah. Anytime like I'm getting ready to walk a patient and they have an ostomy, I'm just like, hey, I don't care how little it is, empty it. Because once you have an ostomy break on you and like bust and come off, you don't want it to ever happen again. The very first time I was a new grad, I was working in Atlanta. And
where the players play.
Jesus Lord. And this nurse did not secure this ostomy. And the patient was just like, something feels a little weird. And I'm just like, well, you just got the ostomy. It may be weird. Just, the sensation, blah, blah, blah. And I'm standing here like close to her. All of a sudden, curse splat. And where did it land?
On your shoes.
On my shoe.
On the shoes, baby.
Brand new shoes that I had just bought. So, yeah, I'm very particular with ostomies.
During COVID, I was telling them that I'm so traumatized from ostomies because we had this one patient on a sand bed. On ECMO, on a sand bed, what's the one thing you can do?
Nothing.
Roll. Roll. And every time we'd roll this motherfucker, guess what would happen?
That bag, yep.
It just explodes. And it would just be another fucking 20 minutes of cleaning all that shit up.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt, no matter what we did, no matter how we tried to stop it, it would explode.
And you can't put sheets on the sand bed.
No.
You can't even like pull them up in bed. Fuck it. Whoever made sand beds, I hate you. Everybody in healthcare hates the fuck out of you except for wound care.
And then you turn off the bed and they're just like, and
they just go down and I hate those. Those beds are so stupid.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
So I was gonna say, so we're kind of piggybacking off friendships. I saw this incident that happened, or this particular situation that happened a couple weeks ago, actually. So multi-millionaire and founder of the Crayon Case, Super Scent. She's a social media influencer, and a lot of people have watched her journey come up from like, being this single mom, struggling, making ends meet, to being a millionaire now, and how she's, cultivated being a makeup or having a makeup line and creating this. Anyway, her and her friends, she's always been very transparent about her friendships and stuff like that, and her group of friends that she's had ever since they were like kids. And so for her birthday, I think it was at the beginning of February, I think it was the beginning of February. Anyway, one of her best friends, who happens to be a guy, but they're like brother and sister, he bought her a Tesla for her birthday. And so he's also a millionaire as well. And so people but it wasn't about him buying her the Tesla. It was about, in the comment section, there were so many people that were just like, damn, I need to get me some new friends. Like, my friends need to buy me a Tesla. And I'm like, bitch, your friend drive a Corolla. Need to buy you shit. But they drive a Corolla. Anybody who driving a Corolla can't afford to buy you no Tesla, baby. So you in a different tax bracket.
Yeah.
But they were basically just, people in the comments were just like bashing their friends because you see two social media influencers who are millionaires, yet again, okay, different tax bracket, being able to do that for their friends. And I'm like, y'all know at one point they weren't financially able to do that. But that
just tells me that you are an ain't shit friend, and you're probably around ain't shit friends.
Yeah.
Because
why would you have that expectation?
Why would you have that expectation? Also, why would you, like, I don't know, in my friendships, it's just like, I got it, you got it, we got it.
Exactly.
If I had it, you'd have, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think too, like their friendship is like a model where, because I have watched both of these people on social media for many years. They literally, when they were both struggling, like they were before they were millionaires, they both helped each other in many different ways, not just financially, but helping to pull up somebody else. Like if you're a millionaire in business, then you help this next person be able to do the same thing and help them with different avenues because they have a different work ethic, because they're around you. Like, to me, wisdom sometimes is better than the financial gift of it all, because if you can apply that wisdom, you can do it all by yourself anyway. But people just like having this expectation on their friends to buy them gifts. Like me and my friends don't buy each other gifts. Do y'all buy each other gifts?
We used to be big gift givers, like we would do one big gift, like everyone pulls the money, or like Christmas we do big gifts, but now we just do trips, so no one's buying gifts because we're like, I'm spending all this fucking money to go vacation.
I don't buy my friends gifts.
Like we just took my roommate to Vegas for her birthday, so that was the gift, but we're all sharing it.
It's really just the presence of you as the gift.
I am the gift. I am the present. Yeah, I don't know. But we're all equally not weird with money. Like I don't fucking have money, so I don't have to be weird with money. Yeah. But it's just like whoever can pay it will pay it and we'll pay you back. Like we all know that it's gonna come back. No one's weird about it. You can ask someone. We all hate asking for money. That's why everyone's good about just giving it when you have it. Like, okay, I owe you this, I'm gonna pay it because no one wants to fucking ask for it. Yeah. But we have had friends that are very like, you owe me $11.27 for this. And I'm like, okay, listen. And I understand everyone has a different financial situation and everyone's different with money and the way the budget works is weird. But if you're in a group, if the overwhelming amount of people in the group don't fucking work like that, you can't fucking work like that.
Yeah, you can't. Like, I mean, me and my friends, when we go out, like, in my brain, I'm like, I'm paying for what I order, which is fine. But if I decide, oh, let's order, like you and I have gone out where we're just like, oh, I'm going to order a cheesecake or I'm going to order this type of cheesecake and we'll just share it and split. You know what I'm saying? But we're not thinking about who's going to cover this tab, who's going to cover that. It's just like we're having a good time. Now, if you go and buy a steak and I'm like, bitch, I'm vegetarian, I'm not paying for your steak.
I agree 100%.
Dessert is different.
And listen, I will say, if we're all together and having a good time, and we're all kind of on the same page and we're all splitting this. If you go rogue and order some crazy shit, that's fucking on you.
Exactly. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I'm all down for a good time, but the second you fucking decide to get bottle service on a bottle, I was not paying for it. That's not me, baby. That's you. But I will drink it.
And then even too, sometimes like I'll go out to eat or whatever with my friends and I'm just like, I want to pay. Yeah. And they're just like, no, you like, oh, I got the tip then. And it's like, okay, cool. Yeah. But I think people having this unrealistic expectation that their friends have to get them something. And this was just, again, a catalyst story that I just saw on social media and wanted to talk about it. But I just like the people in the comments were insane. I'm like, you can't see this person buying their friend a gift who, again, has probably given her way more than just financial assistance or whatever the case may be. I don't even know their story, but I'm like this girl being a millionaire and having a friend that is now a millionaire behind her. Like that, to me, that wisdom, that's priceless.
But also, I don't expect no matter how good my friends are doing, I don't expect shit from them.
Exactly.
Besides to not be a piece of shit friend.
Right. Because if you're saying that about your friend, like, well, damn, why can't my friend buy me a Tesla?
What are
you giving to your friend? Can you afford to buy your friend a Tesla or whatever the gift is, whatever the big thing is? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
I'm not friends with you because of what you can give to me.
Right. Exactly.
I will take a Tesla though.
Hell yeah. I won't turn down a car. I don't care what it is. It could be a Prius.
But also, I know with my friends, the better one does, the more we all, because that's just how we are. But you don't expect it. No. But it's nice to get.
Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. So y'all be better friends out there.
Everyone just be a good friend. It's so nice to have good friends and be happy, healthy friends.
And lower your expectations, because when you do that, you're always surprised.
And lower your expectations.
If your expectations are at 0, guess what? You can never be disappointed.
See, unfortunately, my friend expectations are through the roof. So
that's because you want the same energy you give.
I know.
And I do the same thing.
Which is exhausting.
I'm going to invite people knowing that they probably won't show up because I'm the same.
Yeah. Like there's tier.
But then I get mad when they don't show up.
If you're in like a top tier friend situation with me, I'm expecting 110%. But only because I would give 111. Yeah. So but anyone outside of that, I could give a shit.
I think the problem is too, a lot of people aren't really friends. They're aesthetic constituents, and that's the problem.
Ooh, what a term. Yeah. Catch a phrase. Yeah.
They're definitely aesthetic constituents. I can't even say it again.
Yeah, that was good the first time. Yeah, like it's like an Instagram situation. Yeah. Like we look like friends.
Because if you first of all, if you're my friend, there's a certain level of understanding that you have of my finances. Mm-hmm. And if you expect me to buy you some shit, you lost your damn mind. You've lost your mind.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, and I always feel iffy asking my friends to buy or do something because I know they'll do it. Because they're my friend, which is a responsibility. I can't just wild out and ask you to do shit because they're going to bust their ass to do it.
Yeah. And especially if you're being irresponsible about stuff. Like me and my friends, we used to borrow money from each other all the time, like in college and stuff. I mean, we're all financially stable now, but I think at a certain point in our life when we weren't financially stable, we'd be like, hey, can I borrow $50 until I get paid? Yeah, not a problem. And we're not the type of people that will harp on you like, you owe me this. There was this one girl who's no longer in our friend circle. Anyway, she was pissed at somebody for buying concert tickets and shit and didn't give her back her $80. She held a grudge for like 2 fucking years. I was like, bitch, get over it. Okay. Like she's never going to give you this money. Just let it go. God damn. I mean, this bitch still owe me, but she bought a Steve Madden purse. Really? I think you need to let that go. Let it go. Jesus Lord. But anyway, which is why she's no longer in the friend circle. But anyway, yeah. So have good friends. Anything else we can talk about before we get out here?
No, I think that's it. Everyone have a great week.
Be safe, y'all. Well, this would have already came out, but I hope all y'all were safe during the Super Bowl. Congratulations to the champions, whoever they may be.
Every big football game now, I just think of. Did you see Dark Knight? No, not Dark Knight.
I hate Superman.
It's Batman.
Oh, same thing.
The Batman with Bane. Did you see that one?
No, because I hate Batman. He's not real. He's not a real superhero.
He is real. Mm-mm. Anyway, the whole stadium, like they bombed the stadium and it just like the floor opens up. Yeah. And it's really scary. And that's all I think about when people are having football games now. Like, what if someone did something crazy like that?
Okay, Rhianna is on a comeback. Please don't. Don't jinx
this will be
anything.
After halftime.
Yeah.
Who's watching the baby?
The child has a father. Oh, that's right. Like the child definitely has an involved father.
I like how all these interviews with A$AP Rocky and everyone's just like, how excited are you for Rhianna?
Because you can't be with somebody that huge of a celebrity and think that that society is going to care about you.
Ever since he was locked up that one time and fucking.
I mean, look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z is like a rapper's favorite rapper. People are just like, so what is it like being married to Beyonce? He's like, I love it. I'm a human being too, y'all. Like I came out before her. Yeah, but nobody cares about you. You don't have anymore. You are Beyonce's husband.
Amen.
Okay, just understand your role. It's the same thing as Stedman. You're a great lawyer, kind sir, but guess what? You're Oprah's boyfriend.
Didn't even know what his profession was.
Oh yeah, he's a lawyer.
Other than being Oprah's fucking bed warmer.
Yeah. I mean, but that's a great job.
I would do it. No questions.
All you got to do is blow Oprah back out every now and then. Shit, that's an easy job. And get paid millions of dollars?
I know. Shit. Live in the back house.
Listen, I do it. There's a lot of women that do that nowadays. You know, that's the ultimate dream. Anna Nicole Smith. That's all I'm saying.
One of my patients this week, she was just, you know how they like to talk.
Yeah.
She was like, yep, that's why my second husband was 27 years older than me. And I was like, God damn. When did you meet him? She's like, when I was 33. And I was like, so I have time.
Listen, we have been lied to that you should marry for love. You should not marry for love.
Marry first for money, second for love.
Exactly. You can learn to love anybody.
You can learn to love anybody.
Marriage is a business partnership.
There's something to say for time and proximity, you know?
Yeah.
Shove me in a room with anyone. I'm sure I'll like them after a while.
Absolutely. This is why I believe in arranged marriages. Not when you're 12 and you're marrying a 27-year-old or some shit. Not shit. That. But like culturally,
some Indian matchmaker shit.
Yes,
I get it.
I agree because 100%. These families are like, what can you offer my child for me to give my child to you?
Mafia weddings, Indian matchmaking. I'm not seeing.
African weddings, they have arranged marriages as well too. Amen. Absolutely. I believe in arranged marriages. I can learn to love you or even like you.
There you go.
For enough money, I'd be head over heels.
Woo!
I'm just saying. I don't got to look at your face. I can keep my eyes closed.
Like this.
Yeah.
He loves me.
This boy be in my DM say I'm pretty.
Anyway, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you.
Oh, that's right.
Hope you men out there are still pissed that I said you don't deserve flowers. I hope you get fucking flowers.
First of all, don't fall for the propaganda of the media. The real Valentine's Day is February 15th when the candy is 90% off. Y'all make sure y'all hit up all the CVS's, the Walgreens, the Rite Aids. If y'all still got Eckerd's, I don't know. You probably don't.
Eckerd's.
You never heard of Eckerd's?
Not in like the last 20 years.
Well, true, but there may be a small town that has it. Who knows?
Maybe. With the Winn-Dixies.
Winn-Dixies are still alive and well in Florida, in South Florida. Some of them. There's somebody playing. They're having a party. I heard it too early and I was trying to, I looked at my security camera. It's fine. Yes. I was like, are we in the episode of the song?
I know. I was like, that is the scariest sound ever. It's
We're talking about apocalypse.
The ice cream truck that like you don't want to go visit.
Yeah. This is why we need to get our own actual studio. But anyway, neither here nor there. Y'all have an amazing week on purpose. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Congratulations to the winner of the Super Bowl and congratulations
to Rhianna.
For all of us getting a free Rihanna concert. That's the most important thing that happened this week.
I know.
So
that was a beautiful move on the behalf of the NFL.
Absolutely. And y'all remember to have a great week on purpose. Y'all remember to spread love.
Spread light. And don't forget to laugh your face off.
And donate to Trinice Simpson's GoFundMe. I'll put the link in our bio. Don't forget to donate if you can. Thank you.
Do the hamburger shimmy shake.
I won't make a meme out of you, I promise.
Someone else will.
It'll be sure to go viral. But it was great. Did you guys enjoy this episode? If so, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, including
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at The Face Off Pod. New episodes are released every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.